Hello, and welcome to XFulture. In this video we'll dive into Mars. We're going to embark on a journey into the future, a future where humanity might just find its second home on the red planet. We'll explore the exciting possibilities and challenges of colonizing Mars. But first, if you like this content, subscribe to this channel and comment, "I subscribed." Let's grow our community. Mars, often called the Red Planet, has been the subject of fascination for generations. It's a world with stunning landscapes, a thin atmosphere, and a unique history that we are eager to uncover. But what makes Mars a potential candidate for colonization? First, Mars has a day-night cycle quite similar to Earth's. With a day lasting around 24.6 hours, it could provide a familiar rhythm for colonists. Moreover, its proximity to Earth makes it the most viable candidate for interplanetary colonization. In recent years, space agencies like NASA and private companies like SpaceX have been working tirelessly on Mars exploration missions. They've sent rovers, like Curiosity, to study the Martian surface, and they're actively planning manned missions in the coming decades. Of course, colonizing Mars is no walk in the park. There are numerous challenges to overcome. One of the most formidable challenges is the Martian environment itself. Mars experiences extreme temperatures, radiation, and frequent dust storms that can last for months. These conditions will require innovative solutions for habitation and protection. Additionally, the scarcity of resources on Mars means we'll need to develop technologies for water extraction, food production, and energy generation. Sustainability will be key to long-term survival. Psychological isolation is another factor to consider. The long journey to Mars and the isolation on the planet itself can lead to various mental health challenges for colonists. Strategies for maintaining mental well-being will be crucial. But fear not, because human ingenuity knows no bounds. There are solutions in the works to tackle these challenges head-on. Space agencies and private companies are developing innovative space habitats that can provide safe living conditions for astronauts. These habitats will be equipped with life support systems, radiation shielding, and advanced technology. Some even dream of terraforming Mars, a process that would gradually make the planet more Earth-like. This ambitious idea involves altering the Martian environment to make it more habitable for humans. Building a sense of community will be vital. Colonists will need to work together, and strong support systems will be established to promote mental well-being. So, what does the future hold for humanity on Mars? While there are still many challenges ahead, the vision of a self-sustaining colony on Mars is closer to reality than ever before. It's not a question of if, but when. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, has a persistent vision of creating a self-sustaining city on Mars with a population of 1 million people. This grand ambition represents Musk's most audacious goal and could engage him for the next 3 decades, ultimately making humanity a multi-planetary species. Musk's vision encompasses constructing a full-scale city on Mars, one that extends its invitation not only to scientists and researchers but to ordinary individuals as well. For those eager to relocate to the Red Planet, a financial pathway would be made available, permitting them to cover their space voyage costs through a loan. Once settled on Mars, inhabitants would have the opportunity to settle their debts through a diverse array of occupations, ranging from working in iron foundries to operating pizzerias. Musk, during a conference in 2016, asserted that there would be a persistent shortage of labor for an extended period. Remarkably, this city would possess the autonomy to govern itself according to its own principles, as suggested by the terms and conditions of the Starlink internet service, which were disclosed in October 2020. This stance appears to present a potential conflict with the 1967 Outer Space Treaty, which designates the launching country as responsible for subsequent space activities. David Anderman, who held the position of SpaceX's general counsel when these terms were unveiled, indicated in 2021 that these two documents might be on a collision course. In 2019, Musk approximated that the construction of a self-sustaining city on Mars would necessitate approximately 1 million tons of cargo. Based on an estimated transportation cost of $100,000 per ton using the upcoming Starship, the total expense for establishing a Mars city would amount to approximately $100 billion. However, Musk's upper estimate suggests that it could potentially reach as high as $10 trillion. At the heart of this project lies the Starship, a fully reusable rocket presently in development at SpaceX's Texas facility. Sadly, its launch failed recently, and it exploded. Anyways, projects of this magnitude take into account possible failures on their path to success. This remarkable spacecraft is poised to empower SpaceX in its mission to transport both humans and cargo to Mars. With the ability to launch either over 100 tons of cargo or carry 100 people into space simultaneously, the Starship represents a pivotal advancement in space exploration technology. Utilizing liquid oxygen and methane as fuel, distinct from the rocket propellant employed in the Falcon 9, offers a unique advantage. It enables space explorers to journey to Mars, refuel using resources available on the planet, and make the return trip to Earth. What's more, this innovative approach opens up the possibility for astronauts to extend their reach deeper into space, forging a network of refueling stations across various celestial bodies in our solar system. In November 2018, Neil deGrasse Tyson made a noteworthy proclamation, suggesting that a whole category of warfare could become obsolete thanks to planet-hopping technology. This shift could occur because humans would possess the capability to explore deeper into space and extract resources from more distant celestial bodies. According to deGrasse, in space, the need for engaging in warfare disappears. You can simply venture to another asteroid and access the resources you require. Not everyone within the space industry shares Musk's vision. Jeff Bezos, the founder of the competing company Blue Origin, favors the idea of constructing massive orbiting cities near Earth as a means to expand human presence in space. In May 2019, Bezos referenced the research of physicist Gerard K. O'Neill and posed a crucial question: is a planetary surface truly the optimal location for humanity's expansion into the solar system? O'Neill's analysis concluded that it is not, citing three primary reasons. First, planetary surfaces provide limited land area for expansion, with humans potentially only doubling the available surface at best. Second, these planetary surfaces are significantly distant from Earth. A round trip to Mars, for instance, would take years due to the infrequent alignment of Earth and Mars, with the journey itself taking several months depending on the rocket used. And third, real-time communication with Earth would be virtually impossible due to the vast distances involved. Sending a signal to Mars takes approximately 20 minutes, a far cry from the near-instant communication facilitated by the internet. Instead, Bezos advocates for the creation of O'Neill-style colonies in Earth's orbit. He contends that such colonies could potentially support up to 1 trillion humans, offering a compelling alternative vision for humanity's future in space. In March 2019, Musk expressed on Twitter his belief that it's conceivable to establish a self-sustaining city on Mars by the year 2050. He proposed that this ambitious endeavor could be initiated within 5 years and necessitate 10 orbital synchronizations. Given the 26-month intervals between these synchronizations, the minimum time frame for constructing the city would be approximately 22 years. Musk has set a personal target of creating a self-sustaining Mars city housing 1 million people by the year 2050, a milestone he would reach at the age of 79. Will Elon terraform Mars? Realistically, not in his lifetime. But the technocrat do have some ideas for sure. Presently, Mars grapples with a bone-chilling average surface temperature of -63 degrees Celsius, or a frigid -82 degrees Fahrenheit. Elon Musk's innovative proposal involves the strategic heating of the planet's polar regions to liberate its vast stores of frozen carbon dioxide. The concept hinges on the deployment of a sequence of controlled, low-yield nuclear fusion detonations, effectively serving as artificial suns. The overarching objective of this plan is to harness the carbon dioxide reservoirs to foster a more hospitable atmosphere. The vision entails humans navigating Mars with nothing more than breathing apparatuses. In theory, this sounds promising. However, a paper authored by Bruce Jakosky and Christopher S. Edwards, published in the journal Nature Astronomy back in 2018, raises substantial doubts about the feasibility of this approach. The paper contends that there's insufficient CO2 left on Mars to induce significant greenhouse warming if the gas were introduced into the atmosphere. Their research revealed that vaporizing the carbon-rich sedimentary rocks on Mars would only yield approximately 12 millibars of atmospheric pressure. In contrast, Earth's atmosphere measures approximately 1,000 millibars at sea level. Joukowsky, Edwards, and Musk engaged in discussions about the availability of subterranean carbon dioxide, and while some agreement was reached, it became evident that the technology required for terraforming Mars remains a considerable distance away. The consensus seems to be that creating a Mars city is the more immediate priority, with further terraforming efforts being a prospect for the distant future. And you? What's your opinion on the Mars colonization? Feel free to share it in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to XFulture. See you on the next video.